Hello everybody, it's me Heather and I have the MAC Bao Bao Wan haul for you guys today. So I did get everything in the collection. It is a 9-piece collection. Many of the items are already sold out online. However, you'll still have chances to pick it up at select MAC locations. It's not going to be at every MAC store, but it will be at select MAC stores, so you can call around and see which MAC stores in your area will have it. It's going to release tomorrow, March 5th. So let me just go through this. Alright, I did manage to get all the lipsticks. They retail for $17.50 each. Here's the packaging. So if you're not familiar with Bao Bao Wan, I know I'm not. She's definitely not an American figure. She is a Chinese jewelry designer, and right now she's also like a socialite slash it girl. Like she's kind of everywhere over there right now, it sounds like. So beautiful Chinese woman, and she did this collab with MAC, and I'm in the so obviously I bought this collection because I like the packaging and the colors appeal to me, and not because of the person that is collaborating with MAC. But for those of you who are familiar with Bao Bao Wan, you might be excited about this collection. I don't know. But the packaging you kind of have to see in person. This is kind of, it's not quite black. It's kind of a black, I almost want to say black brown, with very, 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 very subtle, almost kind of like silver shimmer. You have to see it in person. But here's the actual lipstick. It has a velvety feel to it. You know, that kind of slightly rubberized feel to it, kind of like NARS packaging, that type of thing. But there's also like the bronze detail, kind of like the bronze gold detail around the lipstick. Alright, so let me just go ahead and go on with these. So all the lipsticks are sold out online except for this shade. This is Romantic Breakdown. It is a luster. Retails for $17.50. And this reminds me a lot of the shade Wood Rose from MAC's Proenza Schooler collection, which I love to death. And that's one of those shades that I rarely wear because I'm worried about running out of it. But now that I have a shade that's similar, I'll probably start wearing it more now that I kind of have a backup. But let me go ahead and apply it for you, and we'll see what it looks like. Well, first we'll go ahead and swatch it. And as typical, this is a luster. This is probably why it's not sold out. As you can see, it's really, really, really sheer. Since this is a sheer nude shade, it's really just, for a lot of people, it's not enough pigmentation. But I love this kind of shade for days when, if I'm wearing like really dramatic eye makeup, which we know I wear a lot of dramatic eye makeup. Oh, and forgive me, right now I only have my brows on because I'm going to put the rest of my makeup on during this video. So let's do this. And this is Romantic Breakdown. I almost said Nervous Breakdown. Romantic Breakdown. So I actually really like this. I think this is a really pretty shade. It's just, I love sheer nude lusters like this with like really dramatic eye makeup or like really, really black smoky eyes. Alright, let's do the next one. This shade is Forbidden Sunrise, and it is a creamy orange matte. What a beautiful formula. And if you like orange lipstick, this is a really nice, this has that kind of matte texture that's almost satin. It's got a tiny touch of sheen to it, but it's not super dry. It was easy to apply, and the pigmentation was quickly built up. Very nice, not streaky. Love it. So Forbidden Sunrise. This lipstick is Burmese Kiss. It is a bright coral pink, and it's also matte. This also has a very nice formulation to it. It's a very pretty color. Looks a little weird on me right now since I don't have any other makeup on other than foundation, concealer, powder, and eyebrows. But yeah, pretty color. The final lipstick shade in the collection is called Lavender Jade. This one was the first to sell out. It's described as a dirty mauve with gold pearl, and to be honest, I don't see any gold pearl. Maybe that's just me. I'm going to go ahead and swatch it on my hand to see if I can see it. Again, I still see no gold pearl, but still really cool color. This is very similar to Dodgy Girl from the Mac Osborne's collection, Mac Kelly Osborne. I do have that lipstick. Unfortunately, I don't have it here at the moment to compare for you guys, so sorry about that. And this is actually reading much more blue in my viewfinder than what I'm seeing on my hand and in the tube, so even though I'm using natural lighting, hopefully whenever I edit this and upload it, it reads more true to color. But for now, it's a really beautiful lavender, but more on the purple side. But in my viewfinder, it's looking really kind of blue. I don't know. We'll see. Let me go ahead and try this. Wow. All of the lipsticks in this collection are excellent. Okay, now it's interesting because now I don't know if you guys see it, but like just the natural light reflecting off my like lower lip, I almost kind of see some gold pearl. I don't see it in my mirror. I don't see it in the tube. I don't see it on my hand, but now I'm kind of almost seeing like some gold pearl from the natural light. I don't know. Let me know if you guys see this. What do you think? But yeah, I really like this. And maybe my memory just serves me incorrectly, but I feel like the formulation on this is better than the formulation on Dodgy Girl from the Mac Kelly Osborne collection. If any of you have both, let me know what you think. When I manage to get over to my boyfriend's place and dig through my collection, I'll try to post a comparison swatch or video or something on Lavender Jade and Mac Kelly Osborne. So for those of you that missed out on the Kelly Osborne shade, Dodgy Girl, maybe you have a chance getting this. I don't know. But it's going to sell out fast, so it's the way it goes. The next item I have in the collection is the eyeshadow palette. So here's the packaging. I always like to show the packaging because I'm a sucker for packaging. This is one of the few times, though, where I don't feel the need to hold on to the packaging from the collection. Not that it's not pretty, but it's just not as wow as some of the other collections have been. But the palette itself, on the other hand, is very pretty. Try to show it to you guys without blinding you, since I've got my balcony window here. And I'll show it to you with it open. I just want you guys to see right here it says Bao Bao Wan Mac, and then when you open it up, there we go. It has this very pretty kind of bronze detail, kind of bronze gold, gold bronze detail. And Volux Pearl Fusion Shadows. This one, the palette's called Bao Bao's Jewels. So Volux Pearl Shadows have a tendency to be, well, not a tendency, they are. They're very, 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 very shimmery. And a lot of times there's at least one shade, like I'm guessing it might be this very top shade, tend to be very, very sheer. Like this might almost be like a shimmer overcoat, if that makes any sense. But I'm going to go ahead and just throw a look together really quick with this. Why not? And again, maybe you guys are seeing it a little different than I am. In my viewfinder, this next to last shade here is actually a shimmery light brown. In my viewfinder, it's looking kind of blue next to this blue, so that just might be the way it looks before I render the video. But yeah, let's go ahead and do something with this. I'm going to go ahead and apply some eyeliner and some mascara, and then I'll be right back. And I'm back. Some of you might be very observant and notice that my lashes are not quite black. So if you're curious, just really quick, this is the Maybelline Great Lash Mascara in Teal Appeal. It was a limited edition shade, so you might be able to find it somewhere, but just a heads up for those of you who were curious. Alright, so moving on. So I did go ahead and remove my lipstick because since my eye makeup's so dramatic, because, you know, it's just the way I roll, I felt like my eyes and my lips were competing for attention. They didn't quite mesh. So this is when it's a perfect time for me to pull out my luster shade, Romantic Breakdown. And although I did remove Lavender Jade from my lips, it left a red stain on my lips, which was interesting. But the red stain on its own is really pretty, I thought. But I'm going to go ahead and wear this Sheer Nude Luster paired with my eyes. I think those pair really nicely together. Okay, I got a couple more items. We're getting into the home stretch here. So they have a beauty powder, and this is the box if you just want to see the box. Here's the beauty powder. It's called Summer Opal, and this is already sold out on the MAC website. And let's see how they describe the color for you really quick. So first off, on the MAC website, they describe this as an iridescent powder. And on the actual thing itself, it says beauty powder, so I don't know. So usually the theory with beauty powders is that you can use it all over. You could use it as a blush, a highlighter. It just depends on your skin tone and your preference. So this is a light bronze with golden shimmer. It might be reading a little bit more pink in my viewfinder, but it's definitely on the golden side. And I'll go ahead and swatch that for you, just on my finger. Sorry, I should have like done it like on this finger. There we go. So there you can see that. All right, and I'm just gonna, I guess, apply it as a blush. Why not? Something different. Let me grab a little brush here. All right, it's very powdery. When I dig my brush, and there's a lot of product kick up. There again, we'll do the comparison really quick. That's actually really pretty. So this is the side with the beauty powder. This is the side without. So in my case, it's obviously probably better to use it as a highlighter, but I really wanted to apply it in a way that you guys will be able to see it really well. So like I said, why not? Something different. But yeah, me, how I see myself using this is I'll use it more as a highlighter than a blush. So I'll use it on my chin, I'll use it on my Cupid's bow, on the bridge of my nose, and on my upper cheekbones, just around this area. And then I'll apply blush. But for the sake of this video, I'm applying Summer Opal as a blush so you guys can really see that. Well, that's really pretty. Very powdery though. When I was putting my brush in there, a ton of product was kicking up, but still very, very nice. Alright, the last three items I have are nail polish. Here's the box they come in. Again, the packaging on this is just not too spectacular. The inside of the boxes do have kind of like that golden bronze color, actually more like a chocolate bronze. That's why I should call this a chocolate bronze. But anyways, and the nail polish shades are pretty cool looking. They all have a pearl finish. So the first shade is Cashmere Blue, and it's a royal blue with gold pearl. And there is that. Cashmere Blue. Very pretty. This reminds me a lot of Urban Decay's Chaos, so if you have that, you might want to skip this. The next shade that I'm showing you is sold out online. This is Imperial Green. Can't wait to wear this. This one's already sold out online. It's a spring green with multi-dimensional pearl. So very pretty. And there are those of you that want to see swatches of the nail polish. I'm not going to do swatches for this video just for the sake of time because I need to edit this and upload it. But I will do swatches of all the nail polish on my Instagram. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, now's a good time to do so. So the final shade, and the one I'm actually the most excited about of the nail polishes, is called Sunset Tourmaline, and it is a plum. It says it's a plum with multi-dimensional pearl. So it kind of, I'm trying to determine, like in person, it actually does look kind of like a plum, but because of all the shimmer, the multi-dimensional pearl and the shimmer, you know, it's reflecting light, it makes it look more brown. So, but either way, it's still a gorgeous color, whether you consider it a brown or a plum. But yeah, this is the one I'm most excited about. Okay, so this was the MAC Bao Bao Wan collection. What do you guys think? Are you going to pick up anything? Any questions about any of the products that I can maybe answer for you? Like I said, it does release tomorrow, March 5th, 2015, at select MAC stores. It's not going to be at every MAC location, so make sure you call around and see if your local MAC is going to have it. I was really surprised how well this collection did online. It sold out in a lot of items sold out in a decent amount of time, especially since there was almost no promo on this. Like our usual bloggers didn't get any press samples. It just wasn't really promoted heavily, but yeah, I'm glad I got it. I'm loving every item I got. The lipsticks are excellent. The pigmentation, the finish, I don't know about wear time, but the eyeshadow I really like. I definitely have a threshold for these type of palettes though, because it is so shimmery. You know, it's just kind of like, it's just so shimmery. It's like once you start blending them, they do blend nicely, but if you blend too much, it kind of blends out. You know what I mean? But I do like this, and if you don't already have any of the Velux Pearl Fusion shadow palettes and you want to get one, this is a nice one to get. It's a really beautiful selection of shades. I especially like this middle shade right here. When I was first applying that, I was just like, wow, the pigmentation on that one was just outstanding. And the beauty powder is gorgeous. Like I said, I'll be using this as a highlight. This is just beautiful. Love it. And the nail polishes, I'm sure, are going to be fine, but we'll find out. I'll swatch these and post swatches on my Instagram. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Questions and comments down below. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so next time I upload something, I'll pop up in your subscription feed. I'm still a little slow about answering you guys in the comments. I apologize. It's like I said, the keyboard on this laptop is really frustrating me because it's not working 100%, and I have to use an on-screen keyboard for the keys that are missing, so it disrupts my fluent typing. So it's a really frustrating, unpleasant feeling. So I'm going to get a USB keyboard. I'm going to get a separate keyboard that I can plug into my laptop that will work so that I can get back to answering you guys on a regular basis. And yeah, I think that's it. Did I say everything? Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr. Yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.